Reddit, what is your neighbor from hell story? I was feeling pretty smart after talking to my new neighbor. He had just moved in next door, so I went over to introduce myself. We talked for a few minutes before he mentioned he was the new professor of logic at the local university. Naturally, I asked, what's logic? He said, it's basically using a small amount of information to logically figure out a lot more. I nodded like I understood, but the truth is, I had absolutely no idea what he was talking about. He could tell I was confused, so he said, let me give you an example. He asked, do you own a lawnmower? I said, yeah. He replied, then I can assume you have a lawn. If you have a lawn, you probably own a house. If you own a house, you probably have a wife. And if you have a wife, you're probably straight. The guy had figured all that out from one simple question. I remember thinking, no wonder they let this guy teach at a university. Later that night, I met up with one of my buddies at the bar. We got to talking, and I couldn't wait to show off what I'd just learned. He asked what I'd been up to, so I told him about my new neighbor, the professor of logic. Logic? He asked. What's that? I grinned. Oh, it's easy. Let me show you. I asked, do you own a lawnmower? He said, no. I smiled because I already knew exactly where this was going. I said, well, that means you're gay.